Joining me now from our bureau in Washington, D.C., Tarrant County Sheriff Bill Waybourn. Bill, it's unbelievable to hear a judge say, first of all, that illegal aliens have constitutional rights. By my definition and my reading of the United States Constitution, people who enter this country illegally have no constitutional rights. First of all, because they're not U.S. citizens, and second, because they violated our law. They violated our border. But secondly, the fact that some aliens are eligible for removal and some aliens aren't, that's alien to me also. Seems to me that all aliens should be removed from this country because, by definition, they're illegal aliens. So what do you do, Sheriff? What do you do with a ruling like this?
Well, you know, as these judge rules, he obviously is overreached. He's legislated from the bench, as you said earlier, and he is trying to create extra due process to these folks, across the country. And I will tell you, we live in a great country that does give even those people due process, and we process them through. Now, I don't think this is going to affect Texas because Texas has been taking care of business, and that we will be able to continue to operate and honor ICE detainers and keep these people off the street and turn them over to ICE.
Why is that, Sheriff? Why
well,
do you think that Texas is kind of immune to this ruling? How are you operating differently, say, for example, in nearby Arizona?
Well, what we're doing differently is that we have, one of the things that the judge said is that the state legislature should make room for local law enforcement to assist ICE. And we did that a couple of sessions ago with Senate Bill 4, where it said that we cannot be sanctuary cities, that we will cooperate with ICE, that we will honor their detainers. So our state legislators have said that. The second thing that they said that they wanted is they believed in building that probable cause that there should be an interview with the suspect, and we do that. We conduct an interview if there's a suspected illegal alien in our jail. And by the way, just 96% of the people that we interview that are illegal aliens confess it and say, yes, I'm here illegally and I came here illegally. And they know that they're going to go back.
So the good people, the good residents of Texas seem to be somewhat inoculated from this because the state legislature took proactive steps to anticipate something like. It's unfortunate, but this is the reality in which we live right now because of these lower federal court judges that have been stacked by a liberal president who will side with anything but the rule of law. And the judge in this case sided with the ACLU, we should point out. And I want to read to you straight from the ACLU website, as painful as this is, Sheriff. It reads, Gonzalez versus ICE is a class action lawsuit against Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, for placing immigration detainers or ICE holds on people in jail. I want to stop there for a second. People in jail. See, this is the sanitation of the ACLU. No, they're not just people in jail. They are called illegal aliens. Some people call them illegal immigrants. I call them illegal aliens whenever I can. Go back to the graphic if you would. I want to finish reading this thing. And extending the length of their detention in jail in violation of the Fourth Amendment. This is the problem I have, Sheriff. I read the Constitution. I understand the Constitution. The Constitution does not extend to people who are not U.S. citizens, yet this judge is allowing that to happen. But just from a more kind of basic, rudimentary outlook, I wonder if the angel parents, and I'm sure you're well of the angel parents out there. These are people who have lost loved ones at the hands of illegal immigrants. I wonder if angel parents, Sheriff, in Texas and in California, Arizona, and all throughout the country, if these angel parents would agree with, number one, what the ACLU is saying, and number two, what this judge's ruling is all about.
Well, I absolutely wouldn't believe that they would. Earlier today when I was at the White House with the director, one of the things that I brought up is that in my jail, the illegal aliens detained, well, 72% of them are repeat offenders, and they had slipped through the system and had not been detained. And I said they were from murderers to DWI suspects. And there's folks already taken out of context, but what I was talking about is the repeat offender. If ICE wasn't there to get them and take them, those people would be back in our neighborhoods, whether they're sexually assaulting children or they're a repeat offender DWI that comes back out and runs over somebody's child in your neighborhood or mine. And the left has taken great exception with that, saying that I said all migrants were drunks, and that's not what I said. I was talking about repeat offenders who are charged with DWI.
Well, you're just minutes away from the White House right now, and you were there just minutes ago. And let's hear what you had to say. Roll tape.
This morning we had 4,200 inmates. Out of that, 7% were illegal aliens, and they were being held for such offenses as murder, sexual assault of children. There was about 70 of them. And so, and there were robbers in there, and kidnappers, and people who committed arson.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.